Well, when we first found out that we had a problem and the water was coming out of our walls in our garage, we called a plumber friend of ours thinking it was just a leak in the wall. And he said, no, it's something major. It's like the whole house has a plumbing leak. So we called the attorney for this Kitech claim that we were involved in. And the attorney recommended Delta Mechanical. They came out the next day, reassessed everything and said, yes, we need to have a whole replumb, whatever that meant. I didn't know at the time. And we told them we had a time constraint. And we had to have it done within, well, it would have been like 3 days actually. And that was fine. They came out, it was the following week they came out. We had to have it done by that Friday. They came out, they did everything they said they were going to do. It was a lot of mess and dust and all that, but every day they cleaned everything up. And the final day when they came out here, they repainted, they cleaned. I mean, you never would have known that we had a plumbing problem, that almost 1 million walls were open up and completely redone. We were totally, totally satisfied, and we have recommended Delta Mechanical to other people that might have had a plumbing problem, and I would continue to do that in the future. 100% satisfaction. I was so impressed that I forced the guys working here to have lunch on me, and I made lunch for them before they went to work one day. They were that good, and they were that courteous, responsible. Anything that you would want an actual company to do for you, they were perfect. I would never hesitate to recommend them.
My name's Carl from Las Vegas. My wife and I built our dream house in the year 2000, and in 2007 we found out that the Kitech plumbing that we used leaked. So we finally decided to fix it, and we always get 3 estimates. The first gentleman come out and told us that there was going to be 20 holes in our stucco and 50 holes in our house. But the thing that scared us was that he told us that we were going to have to move out because of the dust and the dirt. Now, the gentleman from Delta came. Right away he got me at ease, because he said, I'm only going to use 2 holes in your stucco. And then there would be no dust. We wouldn't have to leave. And that put me like unreal. And it's like turnkey. They do the stucco cutting. They do the cutting in the house. They refit the house with the pipes. They take and fix the holes in the house. They paint the house. They clean the house when you're done. You couldn't ask to be relaxed as much as Delta made me feel, especially at the end product. My house looks exactly like it did before they got here.
Hi, I had my house repiped by Delta Mechanic. They came by and told me I would have to have this done, and they did it within 4 days. They were given 5, but they did it in 4 days. They showed me the products they were going to use on my home, and basically they put it all back together as if you wouldn't even know that it was repiped.
In February, our house was replumbed because we had Kitech plumbing from the builder. Steve and Josh came and did a marvelous job on our house. They were clean and neat, and if I had not been here, I wouldn't have known the work had been done. My thanks to Delta Mechanical.
We use Delta Plumbing for the plumbing for our house when it had to be replumbed due to all the Kitech plumbing problems. They came in, they called ahead of time to schedule the appointment. They were there when they said they were going to be there. They didn't come early, they didn't come late. They were there when they said they were going to be here. They explained exactly what they were going to do. They gave us a time frame of about 4 days to do everything. They were done in 3 days. They were polite, professional, on time, courteous. By the time they were done, all the holes that were cut in the walls in order to do the fixing of the plumbing were all not just sealed up, but looked brand new. You can't even see that there was any holes made in any of the walls. I'd be more than happy to use Delta Plumbing anytime in the future. Anytime I have any kind of problems, I'll go right back to them.
Hi, I'm Paul Dayoff with TGM Associates. I've been working with Andy Delta Mechanical for a number of years now. They've always provided us with great service. They've always came in on budget, on schedule. We've did everything from standard service through full-scale repipes of buildings to the non-traditional sewer line lateral replacements in some pretty harsh conditions. They've always performed well, always performed with a great budget. I recommend them to anyone.